Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel. My name is Cam. So today, Capricorn, for your meditative session, you guys got the King of Swords. And honestly, the best part of this was what I was hearing when I saw this card. I heard this song from Avril Lavigne. It's an old song, like maybe 20 years old almost, but it's called Things I'll Never Say. I'll put the link in the description box. But if this is what is going on, then it's so beautiful because it's so interesting, like in the song. Please just like listen to the song and then listen to the reading, because I don't want to like talk about the song and then you guys are like, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. And it's Avril Lavigne, so like, yeah. I don't know if that's like your style of music, but it's just the point of this message. It's like someone really has something to say to somebody else. Somebody really, it's like they're very shy about it, right? It's like they're very, very shy. Like, oh, like I have a lot of things, but that's things I'll never say. Like that's what she keeps saying at the end, but those are things I'll never say. So that's the thing. I feel like Capricorn, if this is you or somebody else, someone like really cares about somebody else. Somebody really wants to be with somebody else. She says in the song, like, I want to see you go down on one knee, marry me today, right? Like, but those are things I'll never say. She just keeps saying like, I'll never say those things though. So yeah, somebody probably wants a higher level of commitment. Somebody wants to like be in a relationship, and it's like, oh, well, those are things I'll never say. So Capricorn, but with the King of Swords, I'm really hoping those are things you are going to say, right? Like not like the song, but like in real life, like those are things that I feel like you need to say right now. So yeah, Capricorn, let's see what this is about. So Capricorn, I feel like the thing I want to say is like, why are you holding back from what you want? Like with the Desire card in reverse, the Four Coins and the Queen of Wands, it's like you're holding back from the true pair, right? We have this King of Fire and this Queen of Fire, right? So we have a true pair out here. And what I see is like that this person is what you want, right? With the Magician. This person can have a lot of Mercury in their chart, but I feel like it's just with the Fairy Godmother, like your desire, right? Like this is what you desire. And it's obvious because the Queen is clarifying the desire, right? You're withholding from the Queen, but why are you holding back on what you desire, right? Is it because you have things to say and you don't want to say them, right? Like what is it? And they're telling you that they're trying to tell you that the only way that you can have this true abundance, right? This true fulfillment, this person, right? It's not like the only way, but it's like, yes, you guys are in this wand energy, but I feel like the important thing is this cup, right? Like they're telling you that the true abundance comes from the cup, from the heart, right? Like the true abundance comes when you put this hat on, Capricorn, when you sit in the cup energy. What is cup energy? It's love, right? It's the heart. Again, I think speaking would have to do with it because you're like telling someone how you feel. So again, it's like a lot of things combined. It's like one thing to be very passionate and fast and like lustful for someone, but it's a whole other thing to show them that like you really care and you want to be there, right? And you really like, you see like the stability it will bring you when you sit like in this energy. It's going to make you see how like they're basically holding like a treasure, and it's like, you can have this treasure, but all you have to do is kind of maybe communicate. All you have to do is stop withholding. It's like you're holding yourself back every time. It's like, I don't know why you would do this, right? And it's hurting you, right? Like holding back, I feel like it's keeping you from being who you are like meant to be with the Self card, right? Like there has to come an end to the situation, so that an end to you withholding, an end to you like holding back, an end to you like, I feel like this energy like this, like tightness, right? Like it's like maybe it's control. You don't want to let go of control, right? But this is like the opposite of control, right? Like this person is literally letting everything just go with the flow, right? Everything is just, even with the moon out, everything could be a mystery. Everything is unknown. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know if this person's going to reciprocate how I feel. I don't know if this person's going to even give a fuck. Do you know what I'm saying? But I have to be authentic to who I am. And what they're saying is like, you can't really be authentic to who you are until you come forward, right? And you speak your truth, right? You say what you feel. Definitely talking to a masculine. If you go towards what it is that you desire, right? And they're telling you like, the wand energy can only get you so much, right? Like you can put in a lot of action, you can be very like inspired, and you can go forward into something, but without like the love, without the cup, without the emotions, it's not true abundance, right? Like this is true abundance. And what's interesting is like, it's like this already with the wisdom card. You know this. Like I feel like you already know this. And I feel like you already know that this person is like someone that you want to be with. This is the desire, right? So it's like there's just a withholding. And I think it comes from fear, But what I want to say is there seems to be kind of like a warning here. And it's like, if you're not listening to your intuition, if you decide to not kind of go with the flow and let this energy it seems like the energy just wants to break free, right? And if you keep holding back this desire, if you keep like, in this, it's like you're holding yourself back. If you keep holding yourself back, right? We have the sun in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. So it's like you're doing yourself a really like terrible disservice, because with the sun in reverse, it just seems like we're kind of going backwards, right? It's like the Chariot, it's like someone moving forward. And I feel like the sun in reverse, it's like, I don't want to say anything like super negative, but it's not a good thing, right? Like it's unhappiness. It's not being fulfilled. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to be happy if you don't take this chance. I feel like it's a chance kind of, right? Because it's like, again, there's a lot of things that you don't know with this moon. There's a lot of things that you don't know. Again, it could be just like you're insecure, you're fearful, you don't know there'd be like reciprocation. But what's interesting is like you have to come in authentically. If you're thinking of coming in, you have to come in the right way. You have to come in like in the cup energy, and you know this, and they're just telling you like, break free, right? Stop holding yourself back. There's no need. It's only going to do yourself a disservice. Like you will not, I feel like I don't want to say it's so dramatic, but you won't be able to like live with yourself. You're going to always be thinking in hindsight. You're going to always be like, what could have been? You're going to be like regretful if you don't do this, right? If you don't like open up to what it is that you truly want, if you keep withholding your love, if you keep withholding like what it is you feel, right? It's like it's like you're trying to be so hard somebody that it's like you could be both. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be, it's like you could be both. You know what I mean? You can be both. You can be this King of Wands and this King of Water, right? But what is like, it's like you can't be the Emperor without the King of Cup. You can't like be in a relationship without being like in the King of Cup mode. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you can't have a relationship without cups. You know what I mean? And you know this, and you're just fearful. But I really feel like you're going to be able to overcome this obstacle of just kind of withholding and holding back and being scared, because you know that it's worse if you don't. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's bad if you get rejected, let's say, which I don't think is going to happen. But yeah, it's a scary thing to think like I might get rejected. But what's worse is like not ever taking that chance and living with those regrets. Like for me, I'd rather embarrass myself 50 times and look like an idiot. But at least I don't feel like I'm an idiot. But if they think I am, I don't really give a fuck. But at least I said what I had to say. You know what I mean? I don't have to live with that, because I'm the type of person that I'll think about that shit forever. You know what I mean? That I will sit with that in my head and think about it every day. And I think that that is what you're doing right now. It's like, you know what you need to be doing, you know what you want to do, and you hold yourself back. And that, I feel like that holding yourself back so strongly is just so like bad for you inside. It's like you're not letting the energy flow, right? You're just like holding it all in. And there's no need for that, right? There's no need for that. Be who you truly want, like be who you are, right? I feel like the King of Cups, it's not even, I feel like it can come naturally to you at the same time, but you just hold it back. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of like air. It's a lot of like speaking. It's a lot about like holding back, but it's like when this intelligence isn't like doing you a service, is doing you a disservice, right? It's not helping you at this point, right? Because sometimes like things don't need to be so like analytically like correct, and like you don't have to think about something so much. Maybe sometimes it's just going how you feel. You know what I mean? Like take the thinking cap off. I feel like that's like a fourth grade should say. Take that hat off and just do what you feel. You know what I mean? Go around and just be who it is that you want to be. You know what I mean? It's like just be authentic to who you are, your soul. And I just see that you can mess this up, you know what I mean? So don't. It's like up to you, but you don't have to mess it up. You can you can go forward and interact with this person. I just don't know why there's so much fear. I think you're just scared to be vulnerable. You're scared for someone to see who you are, and I just think it's, I don't want to say dumb, but it kind of is, right? Like, I would rather, again, everyone's different, but I'd rather not live with regret than to live with something like this, where it's like I didn't take the chance when I should have. So yeah, I feel like, and you already know this, so I don't know how long you've been holding back, or how long it has been like since you haven't said what you need to say, but yeah, go say what you need to say. Go forward. Break free from the chains that like you put on yourself. You put these chains, I feel like, on yourself, right? Like you did it, like you're holding yourself back. Like you can literally free yourself at any time. Just do it. Let's pull some advice, Capricorn. So Capricorn, I think I finally understand why you're holding back. And I think it's because there's an insecurity within you, right? Yeah, like I can't even speak now. Yeah, there's an insecurity within you. Like there's something that you feel like you're lacking, and it's like affecting your confidence right now. And you need to, maybe it's not the right time to approach this person. Maybe it's the time to say like, yeah, like I have some work to do on myself. Like I might need a little more time, but like I really care about you. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you have to learn to love yourself unconditionally first. Like you have to have that love for yourself. And I think that's something you know, but I don't know if it's something like you necessarily have for yourself, to be honest. I think like you have to love yourself in order to love someone else. And I feel like that might be a lesson that you still have to like finish out. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with communicating to a person about like how you feel. But I think like it's really important that you're ready with this love. And maybe it's this other person that you need to love unconditionally. But what's interesting is I feel like, first of all, it's like I felt it was like you, right? It's like this insecurity of like why I don't want to move forward. It's like that's what's keeping you from moving forward, right? And it's also the fact that like with Buffalo Spirit, the abundant universe will provide, number 10. It's the end of a cycle if you want it to be, right? If you believe that, like, if you're open to the flow, if you're open to like what is being brought to you and how you feel, and like being open to like the flow, right? The flow. That's what it is. It's like there seems to be like a block within you, and maybe it's coming from like the root. Maybe it's coming, that's what it kind of seems like your own self-worth, your own abundance, right? Like your own value, like your own love for yourself. Like maybe that's like the last thing, you know what I mean, that you have to kind of like heal, so that you understand that like they're always providing for you. They're always trying to lead you in the right direction, and I think you know where the right direction is, but the blockage comes from within. And I think with Sarada Devi, the Divine Mother, unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. I don't know if you guys are feeling, again, like unworthy of this person or guilty about something, but I really like this card. It says the presence of love. I mean, I love Sarada Devi, the Divine Mother, but I love what she says. She says the presence of love is the absence of judgment, right? The presence of love is the absence of judgment. If you love yourself, you can't judge yourself. If you love this person, you can't judge this person. Yes, you can like help them out. You can always like try to teach them something, or if they're doing something stupid, you'd be like, yo, what are you doing? But it's the absence of judgment. Like, I don't know how harsh you guys are on yourselves. I don't know how harsh you are on this other person, but maybe this is the last thing, right? Trusting in yourself, and loving yourself, right? Trusting in this person and loving that person. If you can't love yourself, you can't love this person the way that they're meant to be loved. And you might have to let them go. If you can't trust yourself, you cannot trust this person, and you will not be a good partner. Do you know what I'm saying? So trust yourself, trust in the universe, let go, and, you know, love yourself, basically. And if you can do this, then you will not miss out on this opportunity with this person. So yeah, Capricorn, I love you guys so much. I hope this reading resonates, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.